Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and welcome to the 80 Days to Your Dream Body. Full disclosure, by the end of the 80 days, you are not going to achieve your dream body. However, you will be 80 days closer to achieving your dream body. And at the end of the 80-day course, what you will have is the knowledge and tools to help you develop your body and progress further past the 80 days. With regard to the actual structure for today, I'm going to tell you guys what to eat, and then I'm going to be taking you through a full workout that's going to consist of a warm up. We are going to be doing a full back workout, and then we are going to be doing some stretching at the end to cool down. The first part of the workout is going to be the warm up, and we're going to be focusing on warming up the shoulder. With regard to the warm up, we are going to be performing 12 repetitions, and the first exercise is going to be an external rotation exercise for 12 repetitions. And I'm going to be using a cable machine, and I'm going to be performing the sideways neutral grip, hand over opposite hip external rotation. If you don't have a cable machine, you can perform this with a band, or you can lay down on your side and perform it with a dumbbell. And if you do prefer to do it with dumbbells, I also have an external rotation progressions playlist. You could check that out for different progressions to progress the external rotation. But to keep track of tempo, I got a metronome going, and we are going to be playing it at 60 beats per minute. That way each beat is going to count at 1 second. So we're going to go ahead. It's going to be a 4:02:0 tempo. So we're going to be externally rotating for 2 seconds and then coming back for 4 seconds. And we want to make sure that the shoulder is retracted and depressed the entire time. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to press out. 1, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 9, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 10, down, 2, 3, 4, out, 11, down, 2, 3, 4, one more, out, 12, down, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to switch side and perform the opposite side. So elbow tucked in, shoulder retracted and depressed, and out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4, out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, out. 12, down, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to rest for 1 minute before moving on to the second exercise in the superset. The second exercise in the superset, we're going to be focusing on the scapular retractors and depressors, and I'm going to be doing the mid-pulley trap 3 raise using the cable machine. If you don't have a cable machine, you can check out my trap 3 raise progressions for some dumbbell progressions. But for this one, every time we perform it, we want to keep the shoulder blade retracted and depressed, and then at a 45-degree angle, we are going to raise the arm, and we want to make sure that the upper trapezius is completely relaxed. We want to avoid shrugging up. So make sure that the entire time your shoulder blade is retracted and depressed. And ideally, if you do have a single rope attachment, you can use that. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap that out before we run out of time. We've got about 20 seconds left before we start the set. This exercise is going to be absolutely terrific. Both of these exercises, anybody who's really, really weak or has a lot of shoulder pain, these exercises are often going to help a lot, as it's going to help eliminate any imbalances in the shoulder. But we're out of time, so we're going to go ahead, start the metronome, and same tempo. We're going out for 2 and then coming down for 4 seconds. So another 4-0-2-0 tempo. And we are going out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Out. 12, down, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to switch arms. And out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 12, down, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to rest for 1 more minute before moving back to the external rotation exercise. Just going to turn off the metronome while we're resting and switch up the handle. Now, since we got a little bit of time to rest, I'm going to go over a little bit of shoulder anatomy. Specifically, we're going to be going over the anatomy for the external rotators. With regard to shoulder external rotation, the 3 major muscles that are going to be responsible for external rotation are going to be the infraspinatus, the teres minor, and the posterior deltoid. These 3 muscles right over here, a lot of times they are going to be very, very weak in most people, and that's going to lead to a lot of shoulder pain, and it's also going to hinder your other lifts. If you're really, really weak in pulling and also in pushing, a lot of times it's not the big superficial muscles that are the problem. It's not going to be the chest and the triceps or the back and the biceps that are the problem. It's going to be your external rotators and your scapular retractors and depressors, because those are the muscles that help to stabilize the shoulder, and those are also your decelerators on exercises like the bench press. So if we can strengthen those, it's going to greatly help improve the function of the shoulder and also improve your bench pressing and also your pulling. But that's it for the rest. We are going to go ahead now and do the last set of the external rotation exercise. So out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, out. 12, down, 2, 3, 4. And switch sides. And let's go. Out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, out. 12, down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we got 1 minute, and then we are going to move on to the trap 3 raise. And once again, while we're resting, we're going to go over a little bit of anatomy of the muscles that we're going to be using when we are performing the trap 3 raise. The trap 3 raise is a combination of scapular retraction and scapular depression. So when we are focusing on scapular retraction, we're primarily going to be working on the rhomboids major and minor and also the middle trapezius. And when we are focusing on scapular depression, that is going to be the inferior trapezius, the latissimus dorsi, the pectoralis minor, and the inferior fibers of the serratus anterior. As with the external rotator muscles, these are often going to be really, really weak in a lot of people, and these are going to be one of the primary reasons why people have a lot of shoulder pain, or they're really, really weak in their bench pressing or things like their pulling motions. So if we can strengthen these muscles, again, it is going to greatly improve the function of the shoulder, and it will help with all of your big lifts like your pressing and pulling movements. But time is up, so we're going to go ahead, get the metronome started, and we are going to perform the trap 3 raise. This is the last set before we move on to the main part of the workout. And out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one, out. 12, down, 2, 3, 4. Switch arms. And out. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 9, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 10, down, 2, 3, 4. Out. 11, down, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Out. 12, down, 2, 3, and 4. And that concludes the warm-up. Next, we are going to move on to the main portion of the workout. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. Be sure to like, share, and leave a comment as it'll help the algorithm. And if you enjoyed the content, show your support by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. And if you really want to show your support, then consider becoming a member by clicking on the icon in the bottom left corner. These new high quality videos aren't cheap to edit, and the $5 membership will really help with the video editing budget. You'll also get access to a ton of exclusive perks like early access to videos and this program design lecture playlist in the top right-hand corner. And if you want to learn how to do a one-armed pull-up, then check out the playlist on the top left corner.